Okay, I need to turn my camera on.
Yes.
I look bad though.
Hello, beauty. How are you? What looks bad?
Hi. Hey.
Don't ever, let me say this. Let's start with this. Don't ever lead with that. Don't ever tell the world that. Don't ever tell people you're in front of that. It could be a thought, but don't ever say it out loud. Fair enough? Okay. So, what's your question?
I have two questions. My first question is about like cheating, because I've seen a lot of TikToks about how women like whenever they get mad that they're drinking or whatever, they get mad and like take out on their partner, oh, you cheated on me, or you ain't this, you ain't that. Do you feel like, I personally feel like women should not stay after they get cheated on, but like how do you feel how a woman or a man like thinks in that aspect, like I should stay?
Well, it depends. It just all depends. Some people, if you're married to a person, that may look different than when you're in a relationship. So if you're married, you have kids in the picture, someone, the man in your life is prioritizing you, making sure you and your household is okay, maybe it's different. If you're boyfriend and girlfriend, maybe that looks different. So it all depends on the person. And do you have any relationship questions specifically for you right now?
I do. I'm currently in a relationship. I haven't been in a relationship in like in 2 years. It was like 2.5 years since I was single before I got in a relationship. And before that, it was only one. So I don't really
Okay.
have too much experience, but I'm trying to like be patient. I forgot, like when you're in a relationship, you have to take in both people's perspective. Um, so it's kind
So
of
wait,
hard for me
are
to,
you happy? Let me ask this. Are you happy in a relationship? Yes or no?
yes.
Okay. So what have you been thinking about that has been bothering you about your relationship?
Mainly like, get into it with your partner.
What
Um,
specifically? Tell me what specifically. The first thing that came to mind. What's bothering you?
Communication.
Okay. So he doesn't text you enough. He doesn't call you enough.
We live together. So I
Oh.
personally feel like, we could spend more time together. But I think in a man head is like, we live together. How much time could we possibly spend? But in my head it's like, we should go on more days. We should watch like a movie or something together.
How old are you guys?
I'm 20, we're both 23. He'll be 24 like a week and a half.
So you guys are young, and it sounds like he's just very comfortable. He's very, very comfortable. And this is another thing, my love. As women, when we get in relationships, this goes to all the women on here, not specifically for you. And because you're young, I'm going to give you grace. You have a lot to learn. When we get in relationships, we get too comfortable. We stop putting on our little makeup. We stop dressing up. We stop putting in so much effort. We go to bed. We throw anything on. And we stop keeping a man on his toes. So if you don't keep him on his toes just a little bit, he won't feel like he needs to date you anymore. Oh, she'll be at the house. She'll be waiting for me. Yeah, hey, good, hey, babe, what's going on? You should, as soon as he's walking the door, you should have a dress on and some heels on. Oh, babe, where you going? Oh, I'm gonna go out. Babe, I know you're busy. I'm gonna go out with the girls. We're just gonna go have, a little dinner, a little drink. Oh, not saying you're out cheating or looking at or dating anyone else, but keep him on his toes. Stop being so comfortable. Stop being so comfortable. That's what it is. He knows he already know what to expect with you.
I used to go out a lot, and he didn't really like me going out, because when I went out, it was either, I'm hanging out with my friends, or if I went out at night, because I had a lot of nightlife. And he he would say that, like, I do this too much, I do this, but he's a gamer. So in my head, I'm like, well, it don't matter. You're gonna spend time with your friends anyway. While as soon as I step out, as soon as you see me getting ready, you're getting ready to go on the game, or y'all on the game. So I'm like, I don't know. The main part though is the communication, because I don't like repeating myself, and I don't like having to wait for somebody to understand what
You're
I'm
too
saying.
young. You're too young. You're too young. You're too young to be in the house locked up. You're 20. You're 20 years old. You're too
23.
young. 23. Too young. Close enough. Is he paying every bill? Is he paying for your hair appointments, your nails, your shopping, the rent, the light, the gas, your traveling? Do you have to never work again if you have that? As a matter of fact, is your job a hobby right now?
A hobby?
A
Like,
hobby, meaning you do it for fun. It's the extra change you make and you put, exactly, exactly. There you go. You answered your question. And you know exactly what you need to do. You know what you're thinking when you're at home. It's late at night. You under the cover, and you in your head. Those thoughts that you're having about, I know this relationship ain't for me. I'm not here to dog him, but he's still very young. He still has a lot of growing and learning to do. And if there are some men, not all men, if there are some men at 40 who can't even get it right, a 23-year-old cannot, my love, or a 24 cannot. And I'm going to say that someone said, you going to him for the cow for free. Yes. Why buy the cow when the milk is for free? Not only is the milk free, you're not going nowhere. You staying in the house. You're going half with him. You're paying things. You're starting to lose yourself a bit. You're not taking care of you. You're losing yourself in a relationship. You're too young for it. You're way too young. So it sounds like you need to make some decisions, Shea Butter. It's time.
so do you feel like being more understanding or a relationship, do you feel like it comes with age or like just like the way people think?
Yeah, it comes with age. And at 23 and 24, he's not going to get it. He's not going to be he doesn't have the mental capacity to get it yet. I'm not saying he's not smart. He's just not there yet. It's the maturity is just not there. It's just not there. And I don't want you to look up and waste all of your 40s and get to 30, because that's when the girls figure it out. Once they hit 30, oh my God, why did I waste my time? Now you're scrambling, trying to find someone to date, to get someone to put on a ring on your finger, to be on a spiritual and self-care journey at 30 years old. It happens all the time. You're transforming yourself. You're dressing less of this. You want to be more. I'm telling you, it happens at 30. Do not waste another minute of your 20s. I know it's going to take time. I know you love him. I know you want, I know you just, there's a little room where you're like, maybe I could talk to him. Maybe I'll give him a little time and he's going to get it. He's too young, my love. He's too
And if
young.
I have this problem, like if I have this problem with another person, because I'm not, I wouldn't say I'm the best on communicating, but I know how to like get my point across. Like you know what I'm saying when I talk to you. So it's like I don't know. I am kind of confused because I don't have much relationship experience and time changes quick and it goes by fast. So I really don't want to waste time. But I don't know. It's like so confusing.
No, you do know it's not confusing. It's very simple. Your needs are not getting met. You expressed it already, I'm sure more than 2 and 3 times. He doesn't want to change. And that's okay. But you have to decide to remove yourself. It's not confusing. It's very simple. It sounds like you know what you want. And a part of that is communication, going out on dates, feeling like a woman, a man bringing you roses, a man telling you you're beautiful. That's what you need. And I know he's not doing that because you showed up on this live and the first thing you said is, I don't look good. And what I said, don't ever say that. Exactly. So I need you to be with someone who sees you as you see yourself, worthy. But you have to know it first. So you know what to do. You know exactly what you need to do, honey. All right?
That was both of my questions, but I do watch you a lot. You are very inspiring.
Thank you, beauty. Thank you. Well, hopefully we'll get an update in the next 2 months, okay? Keep your head up and make that decision because you are very young. Don't waste your youth. Do not waste it, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
To all my 20-somethings, please don't waste your time. Those 20-something-year-old boys don't know any better, okay? They don't know no better. They're learning, they're growing. They don't know better. And it's not for you to sit around and wait for them to know better. That's not your job, okay? Let them bump their heads, let them learn. That is not your job for you to help them, to build them. No, that's not your job. Okay, let it go, move on. Let it go. Move on.
You're 20. If I had 20 back, oh, what a mess I'd make. 20 is for you. 20 is for growth. 20 is for the pursuit of a tomorrow that is better than today. 20 is for options. 20 is for passion and knowledge and enjoyment. It is not for continuous compromise. It is not a time to say, this is the guy that I got to make it with because this is the guy that I have. And no matter what compromises, no matter what I don't like, no matter what he does, I have to put up with it because he's my man. 20 is for firing dudes when they don't act right. 20 is for figuring out what you like in certain men. 20 is for finding out what different kind of men are out there and which ones you want to keep and which ones you want to discard. It's not for picking up other people's clothes. It's not for sticking it out when you're not enjoying it anymore. 20 is an opportunity to move onward, upward, forward. Get a large life, so even if a dude doesn't end up in it, you still enjoy it. 20 is for creating all of that potential and not just compromising your way into the corner of a closet somewhere wondering what the heck happened. You don't have any children. You're beautiful. You're working at a gas station. Nothing wrong with it. But at your time off, don't be looking to spend time with him. Go look and spend time with some books and your brain to get a new degree so that you can put the gas station in your rearview mirror as you step forward into some other kind of existence.